Have you ever looked at an operations manager and thought, wow, must be nice? Air conditioning, a fancy title, and the kind of stress that only exists on Outlook calendar invites. Yeah, that was me. I work warehouse. My world is simple. Boxes go in, boxes go out. Barcodes beep. Forklifts hum. If something is wrong, it's wrong right away. If something is right, it's right immediately. It's honest work. Heavy, loud, but honest. And then there's Mark, the operations manager. Mark's shirt is always perfectly ironed, like he sleeps inside a garment bag. He walks like he's got theme music. His phone is basically a body part, and he drives a company car that looks like it's never met a pothole. So one day, I said the dumbest sentence a human can say in a workplace. If I had his job for one day, I'd run this place so much better. I said it loud enough for the universe to hear. And apparently, Mark too. He didn't yell. He didn't lecture. He smiled like a man who just watched me trip in slow motion. "Cool," he said. "Tomorrow, you're operations manager for 24 hours. I'll sit next to you. You decide." I laughed. I nodded. I acted confident. That night, I slept like someone who signed up for a marathon after watching one motivational video. The next morning, I walk into the dispatch room, and I immediately realize, this isn't an office. This is a cockpit. 3 monitors, 2 radios, a phone that looks like it's never stopped ringing since 1997, a schedule board full of deadlines, and a map that basically screams, "Good luck." I sit down. I breathe in. I'm like, okay, I'm a leader now. 1 second later, the screens start blinking like a casino. Truck number 12 stuck in traffic. VIP delivery due by 10. Driver number 7 reporting a warning light. Warehouse B showing low inventory. Weather alert. And the phone. The phone comes alive like a horror movie. "Hello?" I say, in my best fake manager voice. A customer's voice comes through, already angry. "If you miss the delivery window, we charge you a penalty. Do you understand?" Penalty. That word hits my chest like a brick. Before I can answer, the radio jumps in. "Dispatch, truck 12 is not moving. Accident on the highway. We're gonna be late." I'm thinking, no problem. I'll reroute. I'm quick. I'm smart. I reroute. I feel proud for exactly 2 seconds. Then another call. "Warehouse B is short on pallets. If we ship incomplete, the client files a claim." Okay, so I'm not rerouting a truck. I'm rerouting my life. I stand up. I walk into the warehouse. I look at the pallets like they personally betrayed me. I start counting like I'm auditioning for a math documentary. And while I'm counting, my phone rings again. Finance. "Reminder, payment due today. Late fee applies." I freeze. Wait, why is finance calling me? Mark, sitting calmly next to my chair, whispers, "Trucks don't move on vibes. Trucks move on money." I go back to the dispatch desk. The phone rings again. A driver. "Minor accident, nothing major, but we're delayed." Then another driver. "Tire pressure's low, we're pulling over to check." Then another message. "Customer posted a complaint online, says our driver was rude." I start typing a response. Something tough. Something that says, "Actually, you don't understand how traffic works." Mark stops me with one finger like he's defusing a bomb. One wrong sentence becomes a screenshot. One screenshot becomes a lost contract. I delete my draft so fast my keyboard gets emotional damage. By lunchtime, I'm not hungry. I'm just vibrating. You know that feeling when you've had too much coffee and not enough control over your own existence? That. I try to make decisions faster, but every fast decision creates a new problem somewhere else. If I push one truck, another route collapses. If I delay one delivery, a customer threatens to cancel. If I pressure a driver, safety becomes a risk. And the worst part? Everything is happening at the same time. Not in a line. Not one problem at a time like warehouse life. It's like juggling flaming chainsaws while customers are rating you in real time. Then it starts raining. Not romantic movie rain. Actual slippery, schedule-destroying rain. A driver calls. "Roads are slick, I'm slowing down." My brain wants to scream. "No, speed up, we have deadlines." But my other brain, the brain that started growing about 30 minutes ago, realizes that a late delivery is expensive, but a crash is catastrophic. I swallow my pride and say, "Drive safe." And in that moment, I finally understand something about Mark's job. It's not about looking important. It's about choosing between bad options, calmly, for 8 hours straight. Late afternoon, the VIP customer calls again. "If you don't deliver today, we switch providers." My heart drops. I stare at the schedule. I stare at the map. I stare at the blinking alerts. I look at Mark and whisper, "Is it always like this?" Mark nods. "Today is actually a normal day." I don't even respond. I just stare at the ceiling like it might have answers. At the end of the day, I stand up from that chair and my legs feel like they've been replaced with noodles. I'm exhausted. Not physically, mentally. I turn to Mark and say, "I'm sorry. I thought you just made calls." Mark smiles. "I do make calls, so everyone else can do their jobs without chaos." I walk back into the warehouse like a changed person. Not because I suddenly love management, because I finally respect the hidden part of it. Here's what I learned in 24 hours. From the outside, a title looks like comfort. Inside, it's consequences. So before you envy someone's position, ask yourself one question. Are you ready to be the person who decides while everyone else complains? Because the shirt can be ironed, but the pressure? That's the real uniform.